meet your Cleveland Cavaliers starting lineup. At point guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 10, Darius Garland. Starting at small forward, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 16, Jay Osmond. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 2, Colin Sexton. He's starting at forward from UCLA, number 0, Kevin Love. Starting at center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 3, Andre Drummond. Your head coach, John Miller. Cavaliers fans, make some noise for your Cleveland Cavaliers!
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin Love has dramatically improved his perimeter shooting over his career, but he said, I've tried not to fall in love with it too much. Where I'm going to make my money is also rebounding. That's a stat I always look at because it can help a team win even when the shot's not falling. Kevin?
Great attitude. His work inside, a big part of it, DA. Thanks. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Mavericks. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference.
And I think for Dallas, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man, Colin Sexton, already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
They get it back, and Drummond is right there.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Porzingis with the steal. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Garland dishes to Sexton. Passes to Drummond. Ball's knocked loose. Porzingis with the steal. Doncic finds Porzingis.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Knocked loose. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Finney-Smith passes to Kleba. Here's Brunson. Off target with his 3.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Porzingis. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was the intimidator.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Boy, you look at how tall Porzingis is. He's 7'3", and you add in his skill level, that's a unique combination. No wonder they call him the unicorn. He is unique.
He makes one of two that time. And Clark, the advantage of height, well known in basketball, but some have wondered if Porzingis is almost too tall.
Well, you know, there's a concern because he's had a significant injury early in his career, and his frame is really long, which makes you a little more susceptible to injuries. But I think KP has worked diligently to add strength and improve his body. Only time will tell if he's able to stand up to a long, productive NBA career.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brunson kicks to Porzingis. Kleba, the pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Doncic. 5 to shoot. Over Sexton. Doncic, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
To the paint, here's Brunson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, KP wanting to dish it when his guys are open. I love that team-first attitude on display.
Now, here's Garland. Brunson covering. Pass to Garland. Back to Sexton. A three-pointer is right on target.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Doncic outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Garland. And there's the pass to Drummond. Love trying to break loose.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
Brunson scanning the floor. And the shot goes down. Brunson's got 6.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Garland dishes to Sexton. Pass to Garland. Beyond the arc. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Dallas leading by 6. Brunson with it. He has 6. Garland with the rebound. Kleba with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Down low, Finney-Smith. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Love. That one misses. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, Greg, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
When I was sleeping on the couch and in the wood, probably with another. I'm on another tip. My skin so tense, strength on strength, 1 10 against me. I won't put under the band. Watch your statements, guard your chin, guard your heart, guard your light. Find your sin, mind your likeness. You doing without, cause you ain't looking within. But if you ever in doubt, get a suspend. Yeah, for life, baby, I'm dressed for them. Baby girl, I'm your soldier.
Several teams changing it up here. Clark, last couple years, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge, a gigantic weapon for a lot of teams. You live by it, you die by it. Some teams can accept, though, the ramifications of a bad shooting night.
Yeah, I think it's too big a premium not to really overweight the three-point shot. A 50% premium on that particular field goal when it goes down. But I do like to see balance. Attacking the rim, spacing the floor. I love to see guys and teams shoot the mid-range shot as well. But the three-point shot and the way teams use it and shoot it is here to stay for sure.
Doncic. That shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. The ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Curry following the score by Cleveland. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Free throw good, Garland.
With Dirk Nowitzki retiring last season after a remarkable 21 years with the Mavericks, they are starting afresh, a new era, hoping budding superstar Luka Doncic can carry that mantle, and I think he's off to a great start in doing so.
He hits both from the stripe. And you think of everything that Dirk Nowitzki has meant to the Mavericks. Clark, one team for his entire career.
An iconic Hall of Famer. You talk about 14 All-Star appearances and league MVP. 6th all-time in scoring. Most importantly, the franchise's first and only title in 2011.
And here is Garland. After Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Here's Nance. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the score by Dallas. And a wide-open look for Porter. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 5 points so far.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
1:31 left to play in the first quarter. And Doncic gets it to go.
when you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now, here's Porter. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
On the wing, Doncic. Outside, Curry. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And here is Garland. 6 points for him. Here's Windler. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And I'll tell you, Nance can score. He rebounds it, has the versatility to switch 1 through 5, does a lot for this team.
Now here's Curry. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
For Dallas, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And that one falls for Cauley Stein.
And what I like about Cauley Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Clock at 6. Curry tries again. And there's the nice layup by Cauley Stein. Cauley Stein's got 5.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back right after this. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Cauley Stein is out there with Powell, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. That free throw good from Nance. Where you start in the standings could be very different, Clark, from where you finish. As a team, what do you do to continue to improve as the season goes on?
I think it's a combination of little things and guys getting more familiar and more accepting of their roles. But I think it's always attention to detail, Kevin. That's really where teams make the most improvement, not forgetting the little things on a daily basis, the habits that produce winning over time.
Curry kicks to Hardaway. Back to Curry. Now Cauley Stein. The dish to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good on the three.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And then slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Boy, Luka Doncic, such an all-around skill set. I mean, the defense having a real hard time containing him tonight.
Garland with it. Curry meets him. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. The Mavericks also with a sub. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Doncic. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Windler. With some arc, and it's in there. Windler's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Powell, the pass to Hardaway. Now, Brunson. Here's Cauley-Stein. 5 on the clock. He's off on that one. Good D by Thompson. Porter against Curry. Porter kicks to Thompson. There's the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You have to honor Sexton's jump shot. He has a strong grasp for when to let it fly.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Powell with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Hardaway. Outside Curry. Here's Brunson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Thompson dishes to Sexton. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Curry. Count it. And it's now only a 1-point Maverick lead.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Hardaway from outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Outside Porter. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
You know, after making 1 3 in the first quarter, he's had none here so far in the second.
Curry passes to Cauley-Stein. Now here's Brunson. Outside Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 6.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
Well, the number 33 pick in the 2018 draft, Jalen Brunson, off to a pretty good start.
Boy, I tell you what, this guy is so solid. He was the Naismith Player of the Year and a 2-time champion at Villanova. No surprise to see him handling this business in the pros because he's all business.
So both teams making some changes here. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Look at Curry, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from three.
Pass to Love. Pulls up, high post, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Mavericks leading by 4. Passes it to Curry. Here's Kleba, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love.
Boy, you look at Maximilian Kleba, the German native. I mean, this guy is a very capable shooter, but it's his defense that keeps him on the court. He's 6'11", but has quick feet, which allows him to defend multiple positions.
And he makes the first.
Oh my
Mark, you think of European players, it's usually the offensive end where they thrive, but Kleba is a versatile defensive stopper too.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, this guy can shut you down because he moves his feet, he's strong, really keeps driving lanes from opening up on the perimeter, and his positioning and timing make him a good shot blocker too.
And so he hits both.
Oh my gosh.
Mark, you played the traditional power forward position in the NBA years you had back in the 80s at such a high level. Who's doing that right now?
Tell you what, the power forward position has changed so much, Kevin. These 4 men now are not really the enforcing type physical guys that we saw in the 80s and even 90s. They're agile, they're rim protectors, they're shot makers from deep, and guys like Anthony Davis and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yes.
Man, I tell you, Anthony Davis goes to the top of my list in today's game.
Blake Griffin, another one with Detroit.
Yeah, good call.
It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleba's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Brunson. Defended by Sexton. Curry, good.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 9-point game. Here's Sexton. Brunson covering. Now here's Sexton. He had 34 points in the win against Indiana.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Curry kicks to Porzingis. Another 3 for Dallas.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Sexton. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Outside, Porzingis fires the 3. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Porter. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. Porter. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
First free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Doncic is checked in for Jalen Brunson. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
I just got that.
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Here's Doncic. And the shot is long. You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans, much more concerned with the packed house and the revenue at the gate.
Yeah, and I like that philosophy, guys. I mean, building their future fan base, those fans will be around for a while, and giving young people a chance to become Mavericks fans for life. And you start early, and it pays dividends down the road usually.
Porzingis passes to Curry. 1:58 left now here in the second. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers trail by 6 to the paint, and Love throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Wide open shot is on the money. Porzingis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Garland with it. Curry meets him. Garland, no good. Inside. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight. Garland the pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. Now here's Sexton. Guarded by Doncic. Back to Love. Fades away. Misses off the left iron. Mavericks leading by 8. Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Doncic, no good. Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Sexton kicks to Garland. To the wing on the left. Love inside.
Early in his career, Love got the stretch 4 label, but he's always rejected it. He prefers to call himself a post player who can shoot.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so we wrap up the first half. It's Dallas. They lead by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what's the plan for the second half tonight?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
Okay, we'll see if you can get that done. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 13 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
And we're seeing there's a certain it factor for Luka Doncic. His supreme confidence in himself, the terrific floor leader, he's turned a lot of people into believers in a very short time.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Love outside. Kicks it to Garland. Over Brunson. Garland, no good. Mavericks leading by 6. And Brunson has it in the corner. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Drummond. Knocks it loose. Doncic with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. And now a 10-point Dallas lead.
Boy, for a young player, it's so good to see Doncic make an effort on both ends like we saw there.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Love, no luck. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Doncic finds Brunson. Here's Kleba. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And it's blocked.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Doncic. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team. And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. No good on the triple. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
To the inside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Osman, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Sexton. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. Doncic with it. Shoots over Garland. Dallas moving the ball around. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Nancy's checked in for Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. The Cavaliers trail by 15. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. But there are strong divisions and there are weak divisions. And the NBA might be considering removing divisions altogether and having only 2 conferences. What do you think?
You know, that's interesting. I like the divisions because that's what we've been accustomed to, but just having straight conferences, I wouldn't see much harm in that. You'd adjust the schedule accordingly in terms of how many games you play within the conference and how many times each opponent, but I think that could work.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Doncic passes to Cauley-Stein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got 21.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Garland dishes to Sexton. There's the pass to Garland. The tray. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Garland's got 11.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
To the left wing. The fadeaway. And it's Drummond missing. Mavericks leading by 14. Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
2 shots.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
That one falls for Brunson. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell comes in for Porzingis. And Hardaway is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Both shots good from the stripe.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Now Sexton. He's got 8. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season, allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
He's perfect from the line this time. And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, for the last 5 years, the Golden State Warriors have been the colossus that stood over the NBA. There were thoughts that most teams were not willing to do things to be competitive, knowing that they could not beat the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and then Kevin Durant. But the Warriors lost to the Raptors in the finals last year, combined with the injuries to Durant and Klay Thompson, have opened things up. And for the first time in a long time, there are any number of teams in this league that believe it's their time.
Probably so. The West is strengthened, there's no doubt, DA. Interesting matchups coming up for sure. Thank you. And it's good for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game, and I think he's only going to get better down there.
Sexton with it. He's got 10. Outside, Porter fires for 3. It's rebounded by Brunson. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. That one falls. 25 points for Luka Doncic.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Sexton. The 19-footer is on the money. Sexton's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Pass to Powell. Passes it to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Cauley Stein.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Clark, we know you have great passion for the game of basketball. Any passions that our fans may not know about?
Yeah, I enjoy golf. I'm an avid reader, as you well know, Kevin. We actually share book titles on occasion. Obviously, food is universal, and there's nothing I turn down. I try to eat certain things in moderation, but I enjoy board games, too. In terms of sports, I'm a fan of football, both college and pro. Enjoy playing golf, and board games and reading probably are what occupy my time.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson.
All right, let's check out the stats for Hardaway. Last season's performance for him averaged about 18 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Here's Windler, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Doncic. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Porter. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Curry. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Curry's got 13.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Mavericks leading by 14. We've got 1:18 left in the third. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Is on Colin Sexton.
Can't be too aggressive when guarding Seth Curry because he's good at attacking and drawing fouls.
The Mavericks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Free throw good by Curry.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Dallas also making a switch. Kleba's checked in. And both free throws good for Curry.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Porter kicks to Osman. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Hardaway. Doncic left side. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And now it's 27 points for Luka Doncic.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And it goes down 2 points. Doncic has got 16 points here in the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Nance against Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. It's tipped. He kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Kleba. No good on that one. Here's Osman. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Mavericks lead by 18. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Curry and Doncic, the guard pair. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Kleba in at the power forward position. Love kicks to Garland. Love outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the Mavericks, Porzingis comes in for Dwight Powell. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Luka Doncic. Dallas leading by 18. Outside Hardaway. Here's Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
A floater. He lays it in. Osman's got his first 2 points.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Curry passes to Finney-Smith. Outside, Porzingis trying to find Curry. He's got it now. That one good for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The free throw drops for Curry. Clark, a lot of fans ask us what qualifies as a legal screen versus a moving screen. They feel there's a lot of gray area there. What do you think?
Well, I think there is some gray area because the problem you have, one of the problems is a number of veterans out there have become really masters at getting a little extra into their screen, which borders on illegal and many times is. So the league is doing a pretty good job of clarifying it. If you're moving your lower or upper body to help a teammate with your screen, then that should be called. And most times it is called as illegal. A hip check, a shoulder, any of that to set a screen is illegal.
To the paint, here's Kleba, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Now, here's Garland. Left side, Love. And here is Garland. 4 on the clock. From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Mavericks leading by 21. Now the pass to Curry. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 6 to shoot. For the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Windler. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Love the pass to Drummond. Love deciding where to go with it. Pass to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
The activity on defense by Seth Curry, very good. Reaching, staying with his man, moving his feet. He's a good, solid position defender.
To the right side. Brunson kicks to Finney-Smith. Pulls up from the corner. Here's Porzingis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. Out to the wing. Here's Garland. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Finney-Smith. Buries it down low. For a couple years now, the NBA has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that information out there?
I don't think it hurts. It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the move. I really do. I think when we're transparent about the human nature of what we do as broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Wright, he's checked in for Curry. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Exum finds Dellavedova. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Outside, Porzingis. Clark, last season we saw more of the global games series from the NBA. A couple games in Mexico, one in England. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it really is, because I actually 6 years ago had a chance to be with the Pacers in the global games in the Philippines, and then Taipei, Taiwan with the Rockets. Great experience for the players and the organizations. It's an additional level of travel, no doubt, about a week to 10 days where you're in another country, but it's great for the game and it's great for the fans in those countries.
Wright looking around, passes it to Barea. Lob pass to Porzingis.
Guys, you know, Porzingis is so skilled as an offensive player. We've become accustomed to this kind of performance from him.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Poked loose. Osman kicks to Dellavedova. Bell trying to break loose. Dellavedova, that's good. Dellavedova's got his first points of the game.
Man, I like how Dellavedova gets that shot up so quickly, always measuring the shot as the pass is coming to him.
Marjanovic passes to Porzingis. Marjanovic down low, defended by Bell. Right inside.
Cavaliers foul called. Dante Exum. That's his first personal foul.
Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool, because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. So a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. And so Wright nails both of them.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Exum passes to Osman, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Bell. Back to Exum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Dante Exum. At the line for 2.
That free throw missing. Clark, the relationship between referees and players reaching a fever pitch. What can be done to smooth those waters and mend those fences?
Well, I think first and foremost, players have to give. Both sides have to give in this equation, but I think it's incumbent upon the players to accept and respect the position of the officials, and the officials have to also be willing to engage and interacting well with the players. It's a two-way street, but I think most of that is on the players because they have to control how they respond to officials more than officials have to respond to the players.
Up top, Barea, defended by Dellavedova. A nice shot by Barea.
You know, Barea is extremely fast. Explodes to the basket whenever he sees a lane available.
And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The pass to Zizic. Cleveland moving it around, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Free throw, no good for Barea. Mark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
.156 left to play here in the fourth. Misses in close.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And it's Osman missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers. And even though you only see him in short spurts, Boban makes an impact, Clark, when on the floor.
Yeah, Marjanovic is a huge guy, and he only plays limited minutes at a time. But there's nothing small about this guy. He's an efficient scorer when he gets his chances, but just doesn't have the foot speed to be able to play significant minutes.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Clark, do you think the NBA should consider expanding the use of replay? I know you personally hate to slow the game down, but you also want the calls to be correct.
Well, it depends on the circumstances, Kevin. I like the fact that replay is available, and it helps enhance the ability of the officials to get calls correct. Expanding the use of replay, though, has to be done very judiciously. There are a couple of areas, goaltending would be one, where you take a look to see if that's the case. But I think flow of game takes priority over trying to get every single call right just because you think technology gives you a chance to do that.
Powell finds Wright. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Offensive rebound. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. Goes up again. Here's Wright. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Zizic. Now here's Exum. Guarded by Wright. Back to Zizic. Dishes to Exum. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.